Hi, I'm Christy Lee, and I'll be presenting how to find the amplitude and period of a sinusoidal function from an equation. So over here, we are given this function, which is just an equation of a sine or cosine graph with transformations. So each variable is a transformation to the graph. So today we're looking specifically at amplitude and period. So to find the amplitude, we need the absolute value of A. And the amplitude is the maximum point of the graph to the midline, or the minimum point of the graph to the midline. Both are the same, both will give you the same value. And it's the absolute value because, let's say, if A was the negative, it only flipped the graph. But the values from this point is still going to be the same, and there's no change. So that is why we do the absolute value of A. And for the period, we know that the period is one cycle of a curve. So it's either the length of top of this curve to the top of this curve, or the bottom of this curve to the bottom of here. That from here to here, that shows one cycle, or from here to here, that shows one cycle. And the reason why it's 2 pi over the absolute value of B is because we know that in a regular sine or cosine function, the period is 2 pi. So in this case, this period is 2 pi. But since B is being multiplied to x, it means that it's going to go that amount faster. So like if B was 3, then it's 2 pi over the absolute value of 3, meaning it takes 3 times faster to finish one cycle in that equation. So yeah, and that's it for the period. So in example 1, we are given that A is equal to 3 and B is equal to 2. So to find the amplitude, it's the absolute value of 3, which is just equal to 3. So amplitude is equal to 3. And the period is equal to, we follow the formula over here, which is just 2 pi over the absolute value of B, which is 2. So that gives us 2 pi over 2, which cancels out to just pi. And in the second equation, we are given that A is equal to -4 and B is equal to 5. So amplitude must equal to the absolute value of -4, which is equal to 4. And the period is 2 pi over the absolute value of B, which is just 2 pi over B over here, which is just equal to 2 pi over B. So we see that that's how you find the amplitude and period of a function from an equation.